How the fuck are you guys? So, Death Wish, once again, we are reviewing Marvel's The Punisher on Netflix. We just binge watched the entire thing in one day. It is 6:24 a.m. We are both extremely tired.
13 hours of that shit.
Good shit. It was worth every fucking hour.
Holy fuck.
But, so anyway, guys, so the first little bit of this is going to be spoiler free. Obviously, we'll give you a warning when we're about to unveil some spoilers.
Oh, yeah.
So first thing I want to say is, as a huge Punisher fan, someone who grew up on the comics, loved the comics, this show kicks so much fucking ass. It pays homage to the comics. It stays true to the comics. It does the comics so much justice that it's just fucking amazing. Like, I fanboyed out, I can't tell you how many fucking times. One of the things I love is that they used characters from the comics. Like, this is going to be all over the internet, so I guess I don't really consider this a spoiler, but you have new characters. You have the Special Agent Dina. She was made apparently just for the show. You have Curtis. I think his last name is Hoyle or something like that. I don't remember.
The one-legged guy.
The one-legged guy, yeah. Now, guys, mind you, I haven't read the comics since I was like 18.
I never read them. I was a DC guy.
Yeah.
I always did like the Punisher.
So, you know, I'm doing all this off the top of my head. So if I get stuff wrong, hey, call me out in the comments below. But anyway, so you got Curtis. And if I remember right, he was kind of a throwaway character, not really though, from like the first 1, 2, maybe 3rd issue. I want to say the first 2, but might have been in the 3rd issue, and he dies. That was all the way back in 1987. So I thought that was pretty cool right off the bat. Then you have Micro, or Microchip from the comics. That was fucking awesome. Like, as soon as I see him, I was like, that's badass. Like, I hope he's going to be a regular character.
He was my favorite, besides Frank Castle, of course.
Yeah.
But
well, their
dynamic
is great. It actually reminded us a lot of us.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of moments where...
nerdy, goofy guy and straight-faced badass.
Because there was a lot of times, like, with just the way they talk to each other, is how we talk to each other, you know, not on camera. When he says something flamboyant or really nerdy, and I look at him and just say, shut the fuck up. And that was just really awesome to see their dynamic together. So who else? We got Micro, we got Curtis, and then Billy Russo.
Ooh.
That was fucking awesome to see him. Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like to see him come from the comics into this, I was just like fanboying out, hoping something was gonna happen.
Pretty boy.
Yeah, in the comics, one of his nicknames is the Butte, and they actually kind of make a nod to that. They call him Beautiful. Stein calls him Beautiful. I started saying I'm not spoiling anything, but Stein calls him Beautiful. It kind of gives a little nod to his nickname in the comics. Let's see, what else? I don't think there was anybody else really from the comics that I can remember. Oh, Agent Rollins.
Yeah,
Duh.
Rollins. Yeah, the big bad.
Yeah, the big bad. Agent Orange. Rollins. He is like directly from the comics. Like, his storyline is damn near identical to what it was in the comics. CIA agent, and you know, he runs some drugs, and you know, he's one of the big bads or whatever.
What's the name of that shell-shocked soldier? Who was he in the comics? I forget his name already.
Lewis?
Yeah.
I don't remember him being in the comics at all.
I think they kind of added him to the show for the whole political subplot.
Which, by the way, we talked about it. It was Nerdist, wasn't it?
Nerdist,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
When you know, we looked up a few things before we started binge watching. I think it popped up on either our YouTube or Facebook or whatever. If they had said something about they missed an opportunity to talk about gun control, I want to go on record and say, fuck you, Nerdist. That is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. Because in the show, they tackle a much more prominent fucking problem in America when it comes to our American soldiers coming home, being treated like shit, not having anywhere to go, not feeling like anybody gives a shit about them,
dealing proper health care.
Yeah, not getting health care. Yeah, especially mental health.
Yeah.
They come home and they have PTSD, and not all of them, some of them, and it's fucked up. And they do a really good job of showing just how like disheartening and fucked up it can be for soldiers in this fucking show.
Yep. And
I loved it. Like, I thought it was amazing. Like, I have a lot of friends who served. I personally didn't serve. I did private security. And I've seen it firsthand. So, it was, I don't know, it was pretty incredible to see how they portrayed, like, you know, the shit that they go through as soldiers. That was one of the things I wanted to say, too, is there's a character, O'Connor. He talks about Vietnam. I feel like that was kind of a nice little nod to the fact that when the Punisher started, it started in 1987, but the timeline in the Punisher started in 1975, and it was, you know, Frank Castle served in Vietnam. Now it's, you know, it's brought up to modern times. He served in Afghanistan. They changed that stuff, obviously, for, you know, timeline. But, you know, that was really fucking cool. They still kind of made a little nod to it.
Flashback scenes, oh my god.
Yeah, flashback scenes are fucking awesome.
Good.
So basically, we're going to start getting into spoilers here in just a second. Not yet. Here in just a second, I'll tell you. But I want to say this show is fucking brutal. It can be gory at times, but it never takes it too far, in my opinion. What do you think? I know there's some times you kind of cringed, but...
It's brutal, it's violent, it's sexual.
There's a lot of sexual...
deep character development, just out the ass. Really, like, draws you in. We watched for 13 straight hours. We didn't get bored once.
That is probably one of the only shows I could do that with.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're, like, sometimes the blood gets pretty realistic, like, especially when they're, like, cleaning wounds.
Yep.
And, like, I'm never squeamish, and even a couple times I was just like, oh, God. But
yeah,
it was very good. Like, I wouldn't recommend your kids watching this, but if they're like in their teens, I'd say they can handle it.
Yeah, but I mean, I love the way they did everything.
Yeah.
He cringed at some of the gory stuff, and like he said, he doesn't normally cringe at stuff like that. We watch horror movies all the time where people get fucking mutilated, but it's something different. It's a different aesthetic when you're watching.
Realistic.
Yeah, it's very realistic in this show. I cringed when. Oh god, when the Castle gets hurt in ways that I've been hurt before, I fucking wanted to cry. Like, it fucking hurt me. There's a moment where, like, he dislocates his shoulder, and I shit you not, this today, I guess technically yesterday, oh fuck, it's been 13 hours, my shoulder was dislocated, which it does that all the time, and oh my god, dude, it just made me, like, go, oh fuck.
I've never seen a hero get shot and just get the shit kicked out of him.
And I love that about this show because they make it realistic in the sense that, say, in real life you're going to be a vigilante like the Punisher, you're not going to get away unscathed. You're going to get fucking wrecked.
He gets destroyed.
But he always overcomes. And I think that's part of why it's so fucking entertaining. Like, he's the anti-hero that just fucking never stops, and he always comes back from the brink. And as they're doing character development and shit, like, it doesn't get boring. It stays, like, right there where you're just like, you know, it's awesome.
13 episodes, no filler at all.
No filler. God, I think that's pretty much all that we can talk about without spoiling shit. So
spoiler
at
alert.
this point, if you don't want any spoilers, time to stop watching. So for those of you that don't want any spoilers, we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
Which, you want to mention that?
What?
Reviewing each episode.
Yeah, well, we're talking about doing a review, recap, and everything for each individual episode. We're trying to give people time to actually watch it, so we're probably going to start doing reviews, recaps, and discussing each episode in depth. Because believe it or not, there is a lot of little stuff that happens. Oh, speaking of which, the Nucci family, I just remembered that. That's from the comic books.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the Nucci family, I think it's Ma Nucci, is a big part of the comics at some point in time. And the Nucci family is from the comic books.
Oh, nice.
And that's in like the first few episodes that he deals with that. But
you know, we see you. We see y'all out there. We post Punisher videos. We get tons of views.
So anything we get views on.
So we're gonna milk the shit out of the Punisher until you guys stop watching.
And I'm completely okay with that because I could literally talk about this all day, every day.
That's why I was like, we should review each episode individually. That's
I'm okay
13 videos that'll probably get like 500 views each.
I'm okay with that.
Because we love you guys and we love you watching.
If you're okay with that, like if you guys don't want us to do that, let us know. Like if you think it's stupid, let us know in the comments below. But we want to do it because we fucking love it. I mean, we just fucking binge watch the entire thing.
Plus, that's a lot to digest. I'd like to kind of go in one at a time and like further analysis each individual.
Because right now, like I can remember, the first, like I think it's the first episode. See, that's the problem. Is I think it's the first episode you see him reading Moby Dick.
Yep,
and I thought that was kind of cool because it was like he made they're making a play on him being Captain Ahab. Chasing, his white whale.
He has a beard like one of the old hipster Frank at the beginning of the show.
Oh my god, yeah. and I love the fact that the waitress called him a hipster. That was great. We don't get many hipsters in here.
Still
don't, lady. So anyway, guys, spoiler time. So cut us off. We'll see you in the next video. We love you. Peace. All right, spoiler time. So first thing, I got a fanboy out about this is fucking Jigsaw. That's Billy Russo.
Want to play a game? Oh, wrong Jigsaw.
Yeah, wrong Jigsaw. The whole time I see Billy Russo right away, and I'm like, oh my god, I wonder if he's gonna become Jigsaw. Like they're making little nods to him being the Butte, and when there's a point where he confronts Stein and he kills him, and they make that little nod where he said, "Who's beautiful now?" And then he just stabs the shit out of him. And I'm telling you, that fucking shit was actually like. You were so shocked and surprised because Stein, he wasn't like a huge character, but like they do a really good job of like you getting to know him a little bit.
And then Agent Donnie is like sidekick.
Yeah, like right hand guy. Yeah. So it does like kind of throw you for a loop for a second. You're just like, holy shit. They do a really good job of getting you attached to characters or like having an interest in characters.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes they get taken away from you. And that was really cool. And then at the end. There's a huge spoiler, which obviously we said spoilers. Like I said, the whole time I'm thinking like Jigsaw is one of the Punisher's like biggest fucking villains because he's like the Punisher in the sense that they have the same military background, things like that. He's about on Frank Castle's level. He goes fucking nuts when he becomes Jigsaw, and like it's such a epic fucking line in the comics that I would love to see develop. But I was like, there's no way they're gonna do it. And then at the end, Frank Castle fucks his face up. And that's what makes him become Jigsaw. Like, his face is all fucked up. He's no longer the pretty boy. And, like, they end the show basically showing you, like, his face is fucked up. They make the nod to his mental state is fucked up. We don't know if he'll ever come back from it. And I'm just like, oh my god, yes. Like, I can't wait.
Can't wait 3 years.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 or 3 years. Makes me sad. One thing I want to say, like, if you haven't seen Daredevil, The Defenders, all that shit, you can still easily watch this.
Oh yeah, it's a good standalone.
Yeah, like, you don't have to watch any of that other stuff.
There's some characters you'll recognize from Daredevil.
Yeah.
And all that, but...
And even times like that, they nod to the fact that they were in Daredevil.
Yeah.
Because actually, the one cop, I completely forgot he was even in Daredevil.
Right.
Until they said something about, well, you were on Frank Castle's case the first time. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, he was in Daredevil. So, they do a good job of kind of pointing you in the direction you need to go. Agent Rollins, man, like, you've never wanted somebody to die so bad in your life.
Bitch.
Just the whole time, you're like, God, I hope this guy fucking dies.
Oh, and he does. Spoilers. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh man, I just realized somebody else that I think is from the comics.
He got the most brutal death, actually, I'd say.
Oh god, yeah. Gouging the fucking eyes out and shit. Schoonover. Completely forgot about him. I'm pretty sure he was in the comics. He actually became a drug kingpin at some point in time.
Oh.
So, but I just randomly remembered that. But, yeah, dude, holy shit. Like, the way they begin it with just the Nucci family being like a small little subplot inside of a bigger thing that's going on with, him finding, out they're gonna fucking rob this place or whatever, and he makes friends with this. What was his name? Donnie.
Some like stereotypical New Yorker name.
Yeah.
Like, straight out of the Brooklyn.
Yeah. So
my grandma makes the best sandwiches.
So, you know, he does his Punisher thing, and...
Well, first he's punishing walls for, like, the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Just tearing down walls with a sledgehammer to get his frustrations out.
And then he punishes the fuck out of some other guys.
Oh, yeah.
For basically fucking Donnie over and trying to kill him. You know, one of my favorite things that happened that was, like, the perfect, like, me-you moment is they're on their way to Kentucky to fucking talk to this guy who was in Castle's... regimen.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking like here's Micro just making this MRE for him while, you know, Castle's driving, and all of a sudden like he gets it done and he hands it to him and he goes, you sure you don't want me to drive? He's like, no, I'm good, and he starts eating it, and all of a sudden Micro just pulls out this big fucking foil, opens it up, and he's got this giant roast beef
Italian
sandwich.
hero or something.
Yeah. And he's like, what's that? And he's like, it's a sandwich. And he goes, you make me one?
No. There's stuff in the fridge if you wanted one.
Yeah, like it was perfect. Like he just gives him that look, like fucking asshole.
I've gotten that look many times from this guy.
Yeah, sit over here eating like tuna salad out of a bag. And you got a giant fucking sandwich, and well, stuff was in the fridge. Man, fuck you.
We got ramen.
Yeah. Oh god, we got ramen. Fucking Jesus. If you guys don't know, there are many times that we're broke. And ramen is the way to go.
We're hip hop artists. We're never broke. We're rich.
Yeah,
so people think.
No shit.
Yeah.
Fucking God, hate when people hit us up for money.
Yeah.
You're hip hop artists. You're fucking rich, right? Yeah, you know, just got signed yesterday. Fucking, what do you do? No, fuck you. Like, we don't have that much money.
All our money goes into this shit.
Yeah, it goes into this and advertising and shit. Anyway, that's totally off topic. So I fucking absolutely could watch this right now. No, fuck, not right now.
No, I'm going to bed.
But I could start watching this again tomorrow, episode by episode, and not fucking, not have one problem doing it. Like, it's such an amazing series. It's really fucking awesome, like, the whole way through.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a good weekend for nerds.
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Which we talked about the Justice League and shit. Which we're, you know, we've talked about this. We're both DC fanboys. But the Punisher has always been like my spirit animal, man. Like, I've always resonated with the Punisher. I know a lot of Marines, they definitely resonate with the Punisher. You know, obviously we resonate for different reasons. You know, I think they resonate with the fact that he's a Marine, he's a badass. I'm probably not going to tell you why I resonate with him, but there is a reason. Probably shouldn't tell people that.
Punish me, Daddy. Oh wait, no, that's not why.
You want to get punished, baby? Punish that pussy. And that's demonetized.
You can always beep it out, I guess.
Nah, I'm not doing that. If they demonetize it because I said one word about punishing something, they can just eat a dick. Big bag of dicks.
Well, there we go. Suck a D, Grandpa. Suck a D.
But guys, definitely fucking watch this show. Like, it is well worth your time.
We gave some spoilers, but man, there's stuff we didn't even give away. Like
no.
Like the action scenes. Oh my god, beautifully done.
Gee, and I'm telling, oh god, that just reminded me. This fucking, and most people will have no idea what I'm talking about, but this is funny as shit to me. They have like this shot where they show Castle has got all his guns and shit on the wall. And he's got, you know, M16s, he's got an M4, a UMP, a SCAR, a Gorza. He's got fucking just every gun you can imagine. Like, he's got a Colt 45 here, a regular Ruger, a 357, and then a Ruger revolver. And then just for some reason down in the corner, it's just this tiny little micro Uzi. It's just kind of sitting off on its own. I found that funny as shit, but I was like, most people are not going to care. But that cracked me up.
I found it funny as soon as you pointed it out.
Yeah, look at that little micro Uzi over there for no fucking reason. It's just all these big, awesome guns. And, hey, there's the most inaccurate, useless gun ever. It's right there. Like, that was on the pink Ruger. He gets
all the pink Ruger, yeah.
Oh god,
that pissed him off to no end.
You want me to take him on with a pink Ruger and no ammo? Find me guns.
Oh man, did we mention there's a dominatrix in the show?
No.
There's definitely a dominatrix in the show.
For one episode?
For you perverts out there. I mean, I got nothing out of it, but
Yeah, right. That was when he... Huh? I'm like,
I'm in it for the long haul, man.
Yeah, he was in it for something. But anyway, guys, yes, obviously, I'm a Punisher fan. But I don't give a shit if you're a Punisher fan or not. This is still an awesome show.
If you're a Punisher fan, you'll fucking love it.
Absolutely.
If you're not, if you're like me, you're a casual fan, you're like, oh yeah, that guy's cool. You'll still love it.
Oh yeah. If you don't care at all, you'll probably still like it.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not your stereotypical hero movie, and they keep it very grounded. They keep it very realistic. Oh, yeah. And it's fucking awesome.
It doesn't really have a happy ending, really.
Mm-hmm. Nope, no happy ending. I love the way they did the family thing. Yes. Micro isn't able to be with his family. Frank has to be around his family, basically, because he can be. They don't know who he is. And the whole time, like, all you think is, man, that has to suck for him. You know, being around this family who's the, you know, like, the exact opposite. They lost the father, the husband, and he lost everybody else. And, like, you kind of feel for him in those moments, and, like, it was crazy, man.
It also leads to a very funny moment for me when Micro gets drunk watching him with his family, and he comes back, and it's like fucking shot for shot exactly how it would be like if I was drunk and this guy had to deal with me.
Yep. Jeez, that's what I said, dude. Their dynamic is so much like us. I was like, it's like watching us on fucking screen. Jesus Christ, this is how we talk to each other.
Did you hit me? Yeah.
Yeah. My fucking favorite thing too is like when Castle's down and Micro gets on him and he goes, "I betrayed you, Frank.
Call me an asshole.
Call me an asshole. Call me a piece of shit. Come on. Come on, get on it." And it's like, oh my god.
It's like a fighting back tears moment right there.
Yeah, I was like, god damn. I was like, that's too real, man.
Yeah.
I feel it. Like, I've told him, I was like, hey man, if I ever die, just make sure that I got one hand on my dick, fucking one hand flipping everybody off, and if it's possible, put some bullet holes in me, make it look like I went out like a G. If he dies, I'm just gonna bury him upside down so the whole world can kiss his ass.
Sounds good to me.
But guys, seriously, fucking absolutely love this goddamn show. I could sit here all night, spoil everything for you, and go fucking episode for episode right now.
YouTube video, not a podcast.
But I would also really like to go to fucking sleep.
Yeah. So I give it 2 UMPs up.
Yeah. they use UMPs a lot. Holy shit. And they for some reason, like every time there's fucking suppressors on the guns, which I'm not. There's
iron sights and lasers.
Yeah, they have iron sights, and then other times they have iron sights and lasers, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And like they have these fucking like UMPs or. Well, the fucking one cracked me up because the guy's rocking like a UMP with a suppressor, and the guy right next to him's got a fucking AK-47, and I'm like, why do you even have a suppressor? Like, this guy is standing right next to you just unloading the magazine, and 7.62's loud as shit. He's standing next to you. Why do you have a suppressor?
I told him probably because like, this is all the prop department gave us, alright, you're just going to have to work with what we got. Guys.
And I mean, yeah, granted, most people could give a fuck less, and it didn't, like, break the moment for me, but it was, like, one of those, I'm confused, man. Like, this dude's just cracking shots off with an AK, and he's standing next to a guy who's using a fucking UMP suppressor for apparently no fucking reason, because he doesn't care if he knows where he's at. But yeah, it was, dude, there were so many fucking moments that, like, you just can't help but go, holy fucking shit, that was cool.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, we're done. We don't want to sit here and ramble. I feel like we've done that already. We're both really fucking tired. So, guys, watch the shit. We both give it 2 fucking UMPs up. With suppressors. So, go fucking watch it. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Should we do a fucking review of each episode and a recap? You know, obviously discuss in depth each episode. Let us know what you guys think. Also, I don't give a shit if you like the video. Most YouTubers will tell you, hey, like the video, let us know you like it, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a shit. It doesn't do anything but let us know that you actually like the video. What I do want you to do is hit that subscribe button for us
Yes.
Let us know you care. Let us know that you're fucking following us. Click on the bell icon, get notifications when we upload, because as of right now, being hip-hop artists, being that we're not fucking rich, we both have busy-ass schedules. Personally, we do Death Wish together. I also have an established solo career. We are constantly doing shit. So, like, we can't... Yeah, he works a 9 to 5, so we don't have... basically, we just don't have a way of coming up with a set schedule yet. So we upload sporadically. That's why we were always telling people, like, click that bell icon, get notifications, because we can't give you a set schedule on when we're going to upload. The only thing we know that we're going to upload on a certain day is Death Wish Wednesdays.
Yep.
So that's cool. Other than that, we can't give you a direct thing. Like, I don't know when I'm going to be recording here, recording at a different studio. He's working, or I'll fucking, like, well, here, in a week, I'll be in another state for 2 weeks. And this is the type of shit that we have to work around. So, like,
the Imbalance channel for 2 weeks.
Yeah. God have mercy on your guys' souls. So, alright, guys. Hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notifications. Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Yes.
We do fucking respond. Don't remember your name off the top of my head, but the guy who asked us to do Ted in real life. We're probably going to actually do that because we watched about 10-15 seconds of it.
And we were laughing already.
Yeah, immediately thought it was funny. So, alright guys, we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
And GTS said...
Fuck.